Alright YouTube, so we are back, of course, talking about some Final Fantasy VII Remake, and today we finally got the second ever patch for Remake. Now normally, with most games out there, whenever a patch comes out, YouTubers would cover it, talk about the changes, the fixes to bugs and glitches, the buffs, the nerfs, the new content. Remake, sadly, is not that kind of game. We've had 2 ever patches for it, and this is the first time we ever even know what the patch is doing. We got one like 7 months ago, did a video about it, of course, back then, patch 1.01. And I believe to this day, Square Enix themselves have never said what that patch did. We all assume that it was something for like the PS5 version of the game or the PS5 transfer or whatever, and that was long before we ever had confirmation of a PS5 version, despite the community knowing that that was going to happen. So patch 1.02 is about 154.5 megabytes, or at least that's what it was for me on my PS4, and it pretty much allows you to upload your PS4 save file kind of preemptively for your PS5 for the release of Intergrade. So let's read over these tweets really quick. It says, today we've launched patch 1.02 for Final Fantasy VII Remake to allow you to upload the PS4 version of your save file in preparation for the launch of FF7 Remake Intergrade on PS5. Make sure you install the patch and prepare to carry on your adventure from June 10th. 5 accessories and the Chocobo Chick, Cactuar, and Carbuncle summoning material will be released in the Final Fantasy VII Remake item pack, a single free DLC package on the release date of Intergrade, June 10th. And lastly, if you previously owned the DLC items for the PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake and have upgraded to the PS5 version via the free enhancement upgrade, you will still need to download the free Final Fantasy VII Remake item pack in order to use them on PS5. And also with these tweets, there were 8 images accompanying them, and I think for the most part, we don't really need to go over them. I think they're just kind of there as sort of like a visual reference, a visual guide on what you got to do to save transfer. But there is one particular image that had something in it that kind of caught my attention. And it's this image, which is the first image in the first tweet, and it's the second white paragraph that says, please note that your settings will not transfer over. Additionally, while your trophies will transfer over, you may receive multiple obtainment notifications in quick succession. And why this stands out is I actually had somebody asking me if I thought we'd be able to re-earn trophies on the PS5. And that to me seemed like a no-brainer. Pretty much any game out there that's on a previous generation of console gets like a definitive or enhanced edition on the next generation of console. You've always been able to earn the trophies again, or the achievements, or if it's on Xbox or whatever. But it seems like, at least according to that description, unless I'm misinterpreting it, you're just going to get all your trophies again. Which I know a lot of people were looking forward to trying to platinum the game again for PS5. Like people were already going to play through the game again on PS5 just to enjoy the enhancements, but they're also wanted to do the grind of getting all the trophies again. And now it looks like you're not going to. Like you're just going to fire up your PS5 version of the game with your save transfer, and you're just going to get all the trophies right away. You're going to instantly platinum the game on PS5 is what that sounds like to me. And look, for some people out there, that's probably great. They'll take the free platinum. They don't want to do that grind again, but I know some people were looking forward to that. And again, I told people in my comments in my videos that I thought that that was like a guarantee. Like that seemed pretty obvious to me. And it looks like I might be wrong there. As for the update itself, like I guess I assumed that maybe that first update we got like 7 months ago did this without them telling us. Like that's what we downloaded. And then maybe sometime around Intergrade's launch or whatever that they would be like, hey, now you can upload your PS4 save file. So it makes me very curious now that this update is doing that. What the hell did that first update do? Maybe that kind of prepared your PS4 for the upload thing or whatever. I don't know. And it kind of goes without saying, but we got to mention it since we're getting a brand new patch for the game. Obviously the texture popping issues, the door, all that other shit that people have been wanting them to fix for a while that has yet to be fixed. Now, since we're mentioning it, I've heard that the texture popping issues and stuff like that are more of an engine thing and not necessarily the game. It's just the way the game works with the engine. That's what I've heard. Don't know if it's entirely true. It doesn't seem like it's an easy fix potentially, but still, you've had a year and some months at this point to fix it, and they've yet to do it. I've also seen some bugs and glitches in the game, like people doing aerial combat and like flying out of the map, and people have claimed to have like frame rate issues and shit. I've never experienced that shit, but I have seen it from other people, so it's always kind of weird to me, just thinking about it, this year that's passed, and they've yet to like put out an actual update for this game. It's just kind of strange. And with that is pretty much the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys only want to do more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter, @DaveYT. I'm on Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more, and nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Rogaine or leave it like Cobain.